Welcome back. In the previous part, we did some fishing. Right, we need to spend some time with Yoshida then.
Everyone!
Many of you suffer greatly from the distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage to me. I, Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concerns in Nagatacho?
Good
Go with that.
evening.
Oh, Ren. How's your schoolwork? I'm scheduled to give a speech today, but one thing about it will be different. I could use your help, as usual. Do you mind? I feel like my bond with Yoshida will grow stronger soon. So, you gonna help Yoshida out? Go on then. There will be cameras coming today. Well, you could have told me this before. Apparently, I hadn't done my hair. I don't feel good about that, but I couldn't decline.
Let's give it our best.
Regardless, we will do as we always have done. Oh god. We're gonna be filmed.
The most important thing is...
I like how it looks like Joker's just hiding behind the sign that no one will see me here. Just don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't film me. Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. The greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good tour after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy, only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how No Good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are the basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? I mean, it's very vague topics that he's going on about here, so not really. That's why it's all useless. Yes. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old No Good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. You think I've regained my confidence? The media doesn't matter. You're right. So you're saying I should decide for myself, You really are quite impressive. This is the beginning of everything.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? Nah. I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago I was lucky enough to become a DIET member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the DIET be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. I think. What do we get? Ooh, manipulation. Occasionally raises the chance of an enemy giving you a rare item. Could be good. Could be good.
All right.
5 XPs. You're giving some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson? That's correct. I'm his grandson. Benzo. That's a name. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? Alright, Benzo. I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? Look at the eyes. So close to the screen. He's staring into my very soul. My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speeches today. Both of them. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me. Telephone. Oh my god. Here we go. Matsushita. Matsushita. We'll go with that. I think. Sorry. I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. What? There's a gift and we're wrapping it up? Oh! My charm has gone up. By 2 points. 2 points. Wait up.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. Alright, so, as we're using a guide if you're following along with the Let's Play, it's very much a case of... I want to make sure we're on the right page here. Ah, we're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Thanks to that book on speed reading, I should be able to get through this quickly. Alright, so I want the alluring dancer now, so we should finish this and get 3 charm. Should. When she danced, men fell upon her feet.
Wow!
It wasn't just her looks, but her way of life was also very beautiful.
Whoa!
You still got time to read. Let's go a little further. Even when facing death, her soul was free. Alright. That's about dancing?
Oh!
So, you finished reading The Alluring Dancer. The great beauty Carmen... Ah, that makes more sense. Live for love and passion. I suppose life without freedom is pointless. Well, I don't know if I could live exactly like she did, but you learned a lot, didn't you? Oh, almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I got it right that time, I didn't say our time. One thing I will say with Morgana though, in Royale, it's like not been annoying at all. I remember being so annoyed at Morgana with the constant like, I gotta go to sleep, meh, 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 which does remind me of a situation. It was when Sarah was streaming some D&D on the Unexpectables. And it was very much like chat. And I think Bosco was constantly on her being like, you need to go to sleep, you need to go to sleep, because she's saying she was tired. But as she was speaking to them about it, it's like I was just sneaking up with my Morgana plushie and just slowly bringing Morgana into view, and then she was just like, no Morgana, and just threw it away. Fun story. Morning.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It's already July. It isn't. It's Wednesday, 15th of June, but alright. Huh? I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers and British summers. I miss the dry heat of California. I said this! I literally pointed out LA heat in California. You know, not Louisiana. California, LA. The heat there is so nice. It's so nice. I can walk around. I get a bit sweaty, but it's a nice temperature. You don't feel the air on you. That's the only way I could describe it. It's like the air is literally pushing down on you in the UK, and I imagine the same in Japan as well, and Florida. And someone did mention in a comment, I think it was Louisiana, I think, like New Orleans in that area. That gets very humid as well. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Trying to walk around it. Like right now, it is humid as hell, and it is 22 degrees Celsius. So basically add 10 degrees. That's roughly what you do in terms of how it feels. It's like, oh, it's horrible. Anyway. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. I mean, there's nothing to do with the calendar. That would happen regardless. You could have another month in there and split it into 3. It would still be the same amount of time, so... Now then, Ren.
about you?
People are responsible for July and August having 31 days. Do you know who those people are? Yes, is the answer to that question. Where's yes? It should just be there. Just yes. Julius and Augustus. Yeah, they really screwed up the calendar. Those two really, really screwed up the calendar. Like, you gotta think, we've got December, which is obviously 10. Like, Dec, 10. December is the 12th month because of these two. God damn it.
This is it.
That's it.
That's correct.
Great, that's right. You may already know this, but the months of July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly little things like this. No way. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe he actually is smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice.
Wow,
going.
you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Well, you know, I try. Wait, oh! Well, as far as you're all concerned, you're just lucky to get a long vacation. Or a holiday, as we call it. But before that, you have exams. Oh no. They start next week on the 13th. Don't forget, okay?
Now then.
Next Wednesday, huh? You better make sure you study. After school! Okay, so what we want to do here is now spend some time with Yusuke. Wait, oh, he's right there. What are your plans? I think I've got the persona I need. Simply waiting isn't very fun. People watching hasn't fared too well either. I'll be in the station for a while, so let me know if something comes up. Seems like Yusuke hasn't gone home yet. Wanna go see him for a bit? Go right away. I see. I'll be in the underground passage. Don't miss me. I miss him already. Is that what he meant? All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? I came to see you? You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I have some news for you. My piece Desire has been accepted into the public exhibition. It is on display as we speak. Would you like to come see it with me? And there we go, Eligor. So, what you call? Will you spend some time with Yusuke? Hang out with him. Then let us head to the museum. To be honest, I have yet to actually go there myself. This should be quite lovely. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with him. Let me know when you come back. I wanted you to come with us, like lovely little walk around Ueno. Ueno. We'll go with that, Ueno. A district packed with cultural sites like museums, temples, and a zoo. I don't like zoos. Just the concept of zoos, like caging animals, I don't like it. The safari type things I'm more okay with, because they are allowed to roam free and do whatever they want, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, get cultured in art. Many famous paintings and sculptures can be seen at Ueno's art museums.
all right.
Do.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of this show, there's also an evaluation portion. I did look up on, well, Etsy is basically where I checked to see if I could actually buy this, and like, there's loads of options, loads of prints of this. I want a really big one. I don't necessarily want it to be that big though, because that is huge, but I have found a few. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. And yet, nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. Isn't that a YouTube channel, Closer Look? What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. I mean, I'd love to be able to paint something like this on a whim. Like, Jeebus. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear. There are much more detailed paintings over there. Oh, the dots. Boy, you give him a hug. He needs a hug. There is no need to worry. I am not bothered in the slightest. Oh, come on, you are. I was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. Mate, you're not fooling me. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is... yes.
Wow.
Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. Uh-oh. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but the idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid, given your age. But does this painting really tell you anything? That is fair. Like, when I look at it, I literally just see a really interesting swirl. Does anybody else get anything interesting from that? Because I just get swirl. Reminds me a lot of Nocturne. But all I'm getting is swirl. It's empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty. Which is interesting, because if we've gone into the mementos, and he drew this based on what he saw in the mementos, which is like the human collective consciousness kind of thing, and it's empty? Maybe that says something more about the mementos rather than the art itself. Might add that to theories later on, but it's like, just keeping that in the back of my mind. It might be something. Don't let it bother you. Indeed. It bothers him.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece. Captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Maybe people don't want to look at the reality of the world. Especially these days. Jeez. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
Oh my. How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? You alright? It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end for me. Just stop exaggerating. Not that bad. This is no exaggeration. I am well and truly finished. What is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you. Ren.
Agreed.
You are correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, Being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. Yep. I will start by painting. After that I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Ren. I shall conquer this. Yeah, right. Yusuke seems especially motivated. Just a bit. Just a bit. Follow up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Also worth pointing out, I did redo the darts that I did earlier because it's that case of I missed out on some stuff by not using the right options and missing basically completely some of like the numbers I was going for. Like, how can you describe like I was missing where I was aiming? You know what I mean.
All right.
You know what I mean. Darts, innit? Darts.
Let us return home.
Now then, let us head home. I wish to start anew. A slump, Hey, whoa. There's more to that, surely. Surely. It's raining. Could do with some rain here. Ren, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. A scene does not cover what you did. You dropped to your knees, mate. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing, but you are gonna go painting. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by the end of today. Alright, calm down. Alright. That's the spirit! If anything, I should be doing more. More? I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly today. Hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon. Will we now?
Ah, you're back.
I'm back? Oh! Kaneshiro got rid of those photos. Right? That's what he said. You think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're all clear then. Can't be sure of that just yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did. That is not the issue. Despite Kaneshiro's change, his organization remains intact. That is a damn good point, actually. Doesn't really solve the issue. Sort of like a Hydra situation, chopped one head off, but another one will rise. We can only hope they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? I guess that is possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups that lack a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine, right? All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kaneshiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the Mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. That part'll be up to Makoto's sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. What remains now is to wait until the results become clear.
Yo,
Another box game for you.
Hey,
What did you get? Ambergris. Ambergris. and more ambergris.
Oh,
It's pronounced ambergris, by the way. Must be what you ordered off the TV. Either that or someone's very, very happy with me and just delivered it to me. Entirely possible. Right, so now I want to actually spend time with Hifumi, which is the Star Confidant, which I don't have here at all. I don't have that, so we need to drop one. I'm probably going to drop Berith for now. Obviously, I can change it back and everything. But let's head on over to Shibuya Velvet Room.
hey, inmate.
You don't have time to be playing around, inmate. Hurry back to your prison. Bum 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 bum.
How goes
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Yes, yes, yes. So let's get rid
Some
of
modification, huh?
Berith here. Just do it that way, just so we have something from this at least. Do, 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 do. I think that would hurt. I think that would hurt. Just a tad. Cleave! Okay, so now... Although I just thought, do I even have... I did that, and it's like, hold on a minute.
You handle this.
Do I even
These
have
are
a
the
star I
paths you
can
have
get?
walked.
Oh dear.
The inmate needs. Let's
I could have
execute
just
him. Now
done
choose.
this.
Let us begin the search.
Star, so... That's a word. Okay, so we're losing Counselor and
Not
Hanged.
terrible.
Okay, so
Select the
let's...
skills you'd like to inherit.
Doesn't matter for us, because we're using Jax.
Its power
Because
will
they're
be
voiced by
nothing,
Sarah as
girls.
well.
Let us begin.
That's Jihaya. Which ones did I use? Oh, those two. That's very much like, wait, which ones did I use? Like, I've got to look out for those, because I can't remember their names. It's fine. Da 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 da. Ooh. It is rather brutal. Like, you got to think Persona 3 is all about shooting yourself in the head, but it's still very brutal. Very brutal. Right, so which ones did
Change
I
your
get rid of?
Majesty.
Because I want to
These
pick
are
them
the
up.
paths you have walked. This fee is required.
That was definitely
and
one of them.
accept This persona.
And...
Is this what you want?
yes,
You'll
it
withdraw
is.
This is your power.
Just wondering if I could have got another one. It's fine, it's
Done
fine.
already?
So we definitely got a
Right.
star now, right? So I'll go
No
back. I'm
slacking
sure I've
off.
got a star. It's fine. But just do a double check. Star. With a name I don't want to say. Look at the kitty! Hey man, where the hell did all these flyers come from? Oh no, what about the cat? Curious meow. Oh, I mean, excuse me, sir, but do you happen to know who put these? Dope. Damn it. Okay. What I mean is, the flyers have this cool mark on them. Are they for a store that's nearby? What? Anyway, let's now head off to... Is it Kanda where Fumi is? Yes, because there she is.
Hey, hey!
That girl's playing shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Ooh. We'll go with Togo-san.
What?
Yes? My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. I'm Hifumi Togo. Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so... Experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. But don't mind me. Please go ahead and pray. Hifumi Togo seems to take a very tactical approach to playing shogi. Feel like I can learn some tactics for the Phantom Thieves from her shogi expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me. Ask her.
Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Can I be your student?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know.
Yes, but I want to.
There are other options, such as playing online.
It's not the same.
Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So, you like shogi?
That just seems a bit forward, doesn't it? It's like, I admire you. It's like, I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but thank you.
Could have been worse. And like, the other option would have just felt very, very wrong.
Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's all right with you.
Fine with me? Okay.
I'll start. So this is your skill level, huh?
You sound impressed. It's like, oh, so you're that terrible, are you? Oh, great.
The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this?
Run.
Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I'm looking at the board upside down. How about now? I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
Alright, chill.
Thank you for playing.
Okay.
Well then, that will be all for today. If it's all right with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you.
No, that's... sorry, I haven't put any deodorant on today. That's... sorry.
Which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
Sorry. I'm a beginner.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would expect so. You were quite angry and mean to me. Why are you mean to me?
However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
I'm scared.
I'm not going to hold back. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
Okay. I've made a deal with Hifumi. I don't think it was a good decision.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts.
Again, I just feel with this section, they're trying to make you forget that this is all taking place in a palace. Because they could summon personas and all that type of stuff, so it's just that case of like, he got captured in a palace. So this whole thing here, this, I wanted to say interrogation, is taking place in a palace. The casino palace. The one from the start of the game. Do they just want you to forget that aspect? I really feel they do.
And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Dum, dum. Star! Komasabaki. Oh dear god. Allows you to swap current party with backup members during Joker's turn.
All right.
These personas, XPs.
Okay, let's end here for today.
I feel like playing shogi with Hifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge. Not bad.
Thank you for today.
Oh, Ren, I'd like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There's no obligation, of course. Sure. And there's 2 more points. Thank you. Alright then. Let's see. Ah, yes, it went through.
Until next time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies.